Welcome to this reading. Today we are discussing how is it that you radiate positivity? So how is it that you have positivity coming in for you? How do you radiate it? However you radiate positivity is usually how radiate will be coming back in for you. So they say what you do to others is how others will treat you. Well, that's the same thing for the law of attraction and positivity and negativity. So my cat is very loud today. I'm sure we will be able to work through this, but he wants to be a part of creating some positivity with you. Okay, so by now you know the drill. You take time to link yourself with each pile to find out which pile is calling for you. So I went ahead and pre-shuffled the cards and pulled up these little tiny star gemstones. This gemstone is a howlite. Howlite is good for remembering things, remembering dreams particularly. It's good for helping one to sleep more easily, creating emotional balance. Then for pile 2, we've got this lovely white quartz crystal. White quartz is a great stress reliever. And it helps also with memory, with improving one's memory. And then for pile number 3, we've got this lovely amethyst quartz crystal. Amethyst is connected to the crown, so all head activity, all things related with the mental capacity. So I ask that clarity come in for my pile 3s. Mental clarity. Okay, so we've got 3 piles here. Please take all the time that you need to acclimate yourself to find out which pile is calling for you today. Could be pile 1 and 2 today. Could be these 2 piles, 1 pile. However many piles you choose to listen to today is great. However this works for you is the way it works for you. It could be different every time, and that's because whatever pile you are being called to, that means that spirit has a message for you within that particular pile. So please check out the timestamps down below, or use the little nods, the little nodes in the video indicating which pile is for you. All right. Welcome to your reading, pile number 1. Today you chose this lovely little star crystal being. This is a howlite. Howlite is good for helping you to rest easily. It's good for connecting you to your dream life. It helps to devise the meanings to your dream world. It enhances emotional well-being as well. I ask this little crystal being to promote all of this health and goodness to you at this time. All right, so How do you radiate positivity? I went ahead and shuffled your cards and got this going for you. All right, so this will be fun. This should be a fun reading. Okay. You are at the divine Y point. Okay, you've got number 33. You may be seeing the number 3 right now in triplicities. You may be seeing 333 or catching the clock at 333. Or you may be seeing just the single number 3. This is because 3s indicate like creativity and spark and like coming into alignment with something new. With the letter Y, we've got 3 different roads here. It's like you like converging with like new opportunities. I see you pulling in new circumstances. You may have like a fiery personality, or you're about to harmonize with more of a fiery personality to bring in some new frequency into your life. And this sometimes can feel overwhelming at times if you're not navigating the situation from your heart space. So if you're trying to analyze which way is the right way to go with this type of energy, it's going to be more of a less analyzing, more like feel in your heart space what feels right. Beautiful. So this energy is going to assist you with radiating more positivity into your life. And if you're not at this like crossroad situation yet, I feel that coming in for you. Okay, then we've got cave, sanctuary. Some of you may be needing more alone time at the present moment. You may think that you don't need alone time, but for some of you, if you could grab yourself like an extra 15 minutes in between some cycle that's happening in your life, this is going to help you to see which part of this road is going to be the higher ground for you. For some of you, it's time to start doodling and drawing, and maybe some of you like to paint. Maybe some of you like to make music. It's going to be a little different for everybody, obviously. For some of you, it's time to start like doodling when you're on the phone talking to someone, especially when you are alone, when you grab those 15 minutes of freedom from the world for yourself. Grabbing a pen and paper may help to like harmonize this energy and bring in a higher vibratory element into a situation. You may need more time alone than you think you do. Yeah, I'm getting that message twice. And this doodling, this drawing is going to help to, and it doesn't matter if you're like a great drawer or not. That's like so besides the point. This drawing is going to unlock something within you. It's going to kind of like recalculate something within your body so that you're able to radiate more of this positivity into your life. Wow, you're like a sacred being. Okay, and we've got Cancer energy. A personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, so you're emotional, you're deep. You may not even realize how emotional you really are. You may just be on the brink of understanding the depths of your emotions right now. And some of you, I'm feeling, are not like with the person that they want to be with. For some of you, it's like you feel a sense of like security when you're around, when you have someone to love, which is normal, right? We all kind of feel secure when someone is loving us back. But sometimes we don't have like the certain person in our life that sometimes in our life we don't have that one person that we wish we could love, and instead we have other people around us that are begging for our love, begging for our attention. I got that song, like when I pulled this card out, I got that song from, I don't usually get songs, but I've got Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. If you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. So that song, as soon as I flipped it, I start hearing this song playing. So like what I'm getting from that is that, you know, maybe you aren't able to love the exact person that you want to love right now, but there's somebody in your life that you're supposed to be loving at this time. So, and you're going to be able to find out who that person is by searching your heart, by getting alone, by seeing, and it's going to be somebody that uplifts you, somebody that kind of steers you into a better place, steers you emotionally into a better place. Even if it's rocky, sometimes they're going to be like looking out for your best welfare. They love you. Okay. Now we've got pay attention to the signs. Ooh, so, okay. So some of you may be missing something that Spirit has been blasting in your face. For some of you, Spirit is saying, do this, do this, do this, and you just haven't quite seen it yet. But when you do finally recalibrate yourself, your eyes will open up wider, your heart's gonna open, and you're gonna be able to see the direction that Spirit is urging you to go, because you do have like this beautiful, your positivity is tied to your ability to be a deep emotional person. You know how to relate to people through being a deep, understanding, empathetic, sympathetic person. You know how to make people be seen. You can feel another human being when you stand next to them. You can understand their struggles and their strengths, and you're able to like voice that to the people that are around you, and it really it radiates this beauty within yourself, which when you're like realizing somebody's talent that's standing next to you, it does something within you, and it makes you like blast positivity like is super speed. For some of you, it may be time to like buy an incense, and that could help open up this portal of positivity into your life. It's just like a kind of like I don't want to say ritual because that might offset somebody, but more like a physical way for you to just like ask the universe to help you align with this new energy that's coming in for you, because you have a new energy coming in for you. Okay, we've got Wisdom Keeper. Nice. Enlightened, wise person, well-informed, wounded healer. Ooh. So some of you may be like congruent with the energy of having tough moments in your life and really like going to the depths of hell in some area of your life. And that's because you do have this ability to connect with other humans, and it's going to be used for a higher purpose. For some, I feel like you just don't understand why things have gone so wrongly in your life. And Spirit's saying that's because we needed to make you wise in order to help other people. We needed to enlighten you. We needed you well informed. We needed you to understand what cruelty really is, and how not listening to the heart, not neglecting your true inner self, how damaging that can be. And if you don't know your true calling right now, that's okay. That's something that's, that's okay. Just keep listening to your heart. Maybe walk a little slower when you get the opportunity so that you're able to hear what your heart has to say, because you can't listen to your heart when you're going 100 miles an hour. Ooh, health. Okay, so I asked the cards with the rest of the deck is what could bring more positivity into your life, and you've got health right away. First card out on that question. Okay, so this drawing, the music, I see music lifting your soul. But there's going to be something unique for you that as soon as I pull this card and start talking about getting healthier and having a better regimen in one area of your life, that it's just going to like blink red light. Like there's something, or for some of you, if it's not like a red flashing light, like then it's going to be whatever comes to your mind as we discuss your health. So what is it that you've been wanting to do? It's something that's not going to be hard on yourself either, but for some of you, maybe it's going to be hard. If it's time to quit smoking, then this card could symbolize that for you. For others, if it's time to just start implementing just a little bit more greens into your diet, then that's going to help you to radiate this beautiful energy that you have, and you're such a deep soul. I feel like sometimes you feel like you're a bear at times too. Like you have this aggression that comes out of you, and you just really don't understand why or where that comes from, because it's not your true. It's not who you really are. You're the star. You're such a beautiful person. It's just as well that this card came up, because this is a deep, significant soul that has lived many lifetimes and has learned so much about humanity and is ready to share their information. Some souls just haven't incarnated on earth as many times as you, or haven't incarnated in areas of the universe that in such tough areas. You can feel what human beings around you need, and it's time to start feeling what you need as well. Ooh, we got the Four of Swords. It's why aren't you resting? Okay, quite blank, put straight out and forward for you. Your positivity is depending upon it. Your positivity is depending upon you nurturing yourself a little bit more than you have been. Cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, a silent treatment. Okay, so it's time to go quiet in an area of your life. It's time to separate yourself from a crowd that isn't healthy, or whatever it is that's bringing your energy down. It's time to just super be severed. For some of you in a super quick way. For others of you, it's time to gradually wean yourself off of something. And if you feel trepidation, that's normal, but feel in your heart, feel in your heart where you're truly being called to. Because I feel like a paradigm shifting for you, and your ability, you've attracted this into your life. You've attracted this, okay? Because you're a compassionate, kind, credible, beautiful human being, and your viewpoints are changing. Something's being layered into your life, and sometimes you can't just wish things away. You have to take some sort of action, because your positivity and the way that you continue to go forth and nurture humanity is depending upon it. And you do nurture humanity. You are a nurturing, beautiful soul. Get some clarity, Spirit. Wow, your home life is going to be changing. Your home life is being affected, and your home life is where you want to do a lot of your positive reinforcement. Tell me more about the cave energy spirit. Okay, so yeah, some of you have just been super stubborn on not making your life more aligned with this congruency with you having like alone time. It's like you fight it. You try to fill up your time with more activities, more things to do. You're gonna start getting stubborn about a certain area of your life. Like, this is for me. This is for me to be alone. This is for me to pick up a pen and paper. This is for me to sing a song. This is for me to play a song. This time is for me to really go in my cave and walk out inspired. I see you going into a cave, doing something artistic and just walking out, like rolling down the hill, just like full of beauty and radiance. Just like this ball, like this bubble floating and bouncing off the grasses as the hill goes down. Tell me about this. Okay, so you got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So there's something that is going to be reaching a resolution for you, something that has been pulling at your heartstrings, something that's been kind of making you feel off, could be keeping you up at night at times, or it could be just gnawing at you and you just try to push it away and pretend it's not there. Yep, new emotional energy is going to be put into that so that you are not in the reverse, so that your energy is feeling more your own. So you could have had arguments with a loved one or somebody that's important to you, and you're gonna this changing the energy here, you know, is going to be able to assist you with walking away from a situation instead of like perpetually adding to any sort of angsty energy. I feel like some of you may be waiting on a sign from the universe and you just feel like there's been delays and the timing just hasn't been right, or you were gullible to believe that you could have something. And that's because it just isn't time for that to come in for you. And you're expanding. So you may be like looking at that situation a little differently in your near future. Yeah, so the giving and the taking regime for your health is being noticed in this reading. Let's just say that you may have had belief systems around your health that are going to be changing, and giving it a little bit of attention will start, you know, getting that ball rolling. Okay, so something in your life wants to come to an end. There's something that you haven't quite seen yet, but you're such a wise person that, you know, Spirit's gonna give you another opportunity to look at this in the way, you know, Spirit's expecting you to see it at some point. And if Spirit has to take something away from you to do this, then they just might have to, in order to bring this energy forward, because your positivity is riding on it. You're like this super empathetic, giving, nurturing person, and the way that you radiate positivity depends on you nurturing other people. So there's something in your life that just isn't right for you, that you've been trying to hold on to. So you've been working hard on something, and Spirit would like to take notice of that right now. You are a hardworking person. That is shown. You're going to be using those hardworking skills toward promoting your positivity. Nice. So new emotional wellness is going to come out of you resting, taking that time out for yourself. You're going to be handed, like, when your emotional well-being is in harmony, then your positivity is just going to be off the charts. You're going to be changing, like, humanity, like, on a whole, with this amount of, like, emotional well-being. Let's see this cutting down card, Spirit. Oh my gosh, you got the star card twice. This time it came in the reverse because, you know, you feeling like you are a star is kind of depending upon you separating yourself from this pattern that hasn't done you the justice that you deserve. So you're a beautiful, positive, like, human being that is flowering and expanding and going to be coming to some new crossroads in your nearer future. You're like a jewel, and Spirit wants you to notice that, you know, you're forming, you're flowering, you're not quite flowered yet, and your beliefs may be changing. So I stay open-minded during this time, maybe, you know, because sometimes we just kind of gotta, like, I want to say fake it till you make it, but when you're learning a new belief system, you got to do it step by step. So nurture yourself, as, you know, maybe somebody gave you information and you believed this information for so long that it became like a stuck belief within you, and it's just, that belief is not going to be the same belief like a year from now. Maybe that didn't make sense to many of you, but it will. Okay, so you're so beautiful, you're so nurturing to other human beings, and you're so needed at this time on our earth. We need, like, thousands and thousands of more people like you, so that we can continue to nurture one another and really feel each other's love and pain and everything in between. Some of you may even be learning how to meditate, or coming into alignment with a higher mind right now, or you're going to be, because you are an enlightened soul, and your positivity is just going to be unfolding in a huge way for you. Okay, if this made sense, please leave me a like. Also, subscribe to this channel so that I can continue feeling into your energies and whoever's viewing this, and bringing forth more of these readings. All right, so take care, and I send you so much love, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Today we are discussing how you radiate positivity, and you pulled this lovely white quartz, little star crystal. White quartz is great for stress relief, as well as improving one's memory. You could have a memory that is opening for you during this reading or soon after. Or you just have, or this reading may jog a memory of yours that you forgot about. All right. So I asked that quartz to assist you with this memory and with this beautiful, positive energy coming in for you. Okay, so dun, 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 dun. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Okay, so you are not afraid to ask for things, or this is an energy that's going to be coming into your life soon. It's something that's going to be woven in miraculously in a beautiful way, because you have put in work and you have decided that you want to be a happy person, that you want to do better than you did last year, that you want to do better than you did the year before that even. So this is something that you've seen recently in yourself, that you have seen sparks of light somewhere. You have seen maybe someone else facilitating a sense of well-being, and you're ready to start incorporating that in for yourself. For others of you, it's like you're already like really great at asking the universe for exactly what you need. Like I feel like like a really stable Taurian energy, where I feel like Taurians are really great at like stating their objective and achieving it. They don't ask for things that they know that they can't achieve. They don't ask for things they know they can't have. They're like really grounded and stable. Capricorns, I feel like more so like ask for things they can't have, and then like they achieve them too. So maybe it's like that energy as well. But nonetheless, you are a powerful being, and the energy that you're radiating this very second will dictate to the universe what is coming in for you in the next second. So how are you feeling right now? Because how you are feeling right now will show you what's coming in for you next. So in order to bring in a harmonious flow into our lives, then we have to feel harmonious within our essence. Okay, beautiful, beautiful start of this reading. Okay, so how is it that pile 2 radiates positivity? Wow, some of you are nature people. Like, I feel like you're just at total peace. You know how to put your feet on the ground and appreciate what is underneath you. Very grounded energy. I was feeling the earth energy with the first card, but now it's really coming forward. Okay, so there are people that are watching this that have a super connection to the forest. I see you walking, connecting, like really looking at the trees, absorbing their essence through your eyes and through your heart, feeling what they have to offer you. They offer you a sense of healing as you walk by them. Can you feel it? Some of you have already felt this, others of you are about to. This connection is like otherworldly. Some of you have had a past life like living like in synchronicity with the forest, like maybe like a real etheric forest rangery energy. I see someone living with the rhythms of nature, sleeping at dark, waking at light. It's as if you can speak with the trees and with Gaia, with the earth, with the elements, the elemental beings out in nature, the birds, the toadstools, the decaying tree, the sprouting crocus, the sprouting flowers. So a lot of you are going to need a fair amount of time of walking in nature in order to be able to feel in sync, in harmony with your inner being. So I hope you're getting plenty of space to do that. If not, then I see you finding ways to bring that forth, bring it forth more into more of your days. And you're going to feel like a changed person from this. Okay, we've got surrender to the divine, full moon energy. You're good at surrendering to life. You're good at just knowing that, you know, whatever's coming for you, like that's what's for you. You believe that you believe in the law of karma. You believe that what you put out there, you get back, and you have like lived your life according to this system. And you know that life's going to throw you curveballs, even though, you know, that might even feel out of your karmic lessons, and that's just part of life. And you kind of like adapt to these situations easier than most people. You're good at surrendering to life instead of like allowing every bump in the road to eat you alive. You know how to like sway up and down. You know how to release your energy and bring it back in. You know how to not fall apart every time something a little bit shaky comes into your life. You have seen your share of obstacles, and I believe that you've really like grown from them. You're a very evolved being, a highly evolved being. Okay, so we've got injustice, victim, perpetrator, getting paybacks or revenge, injustices. So seeing injustices may hurt you deeper than most beings. I feel like you're so empathetic. You can feel other people's pain at a high intensity. For example, like when there's a commercial on the TV broadcasting like, you know, a disadvantaged soul, it really eats you up. You want to do more than just send your condolences. You want to like actually get your checkbook out and write a fat check to save that soul. Just, you know, obviously make sure that the money is going to the person that's actually in need, if that's something that you are interested in doing. There's so many different donation schemes, but there's also a lot of very beautiful ones out there that, I don't know, through, you know, like things through the TV I wouldn't trust so much, but things that maybe like are more private, like on Facebook or however they do that, people that actually, you know, families that have cancer patients and whatnot. There's always plenty of people to help. Okay, but I believe that like injustices hit you at such a deep level that I feel like this might be coming as like sort of a warning as well, because you not only feel the injustices of other groups in society. Maybe you are like a gay rights activist, or Black Lives Matter, or you're into, you know, standing up for some group in society that has had their power taken from them. When you're doing this, it's like you're at home. And it's not that you enjoy seeing somebody being hurt, but you enjoy standing up for the person that has been, you know, victimized. You have like a soldier spirit, and you're strong in that area. You know how to, you have a strong voice when it's time to stand up for somebody. Sometimes for some of you, this also could come as the warning, whereas being a victim of your situation, sometimes when tough things come into your life, if you just focus on the tough part, then it sometimes has a harder time of unraveling. Because you are such an activist, you are such a like strong, driven person. But sometimes when we focus on just like the negative part of a situation, it explodes it enhances it, it conjures more injustices. So just be careful, I guess that's what the warning was. Just be careful on how much you want to look at a certain injustice. Yes, help a victim, help somebody that needs it, but maybe don't focus your whole day on it, because if you do that, then it might bring in more disharmony. Help out, great, yes, but like we have Mother Mary here, like she was obviously a very helping soul, always giving to the poor, hungry, the needy. But I hope that she spent a lot more of her time, praising goodness, praising happiness, praising love, peace, joy, so that she could have a balance of love, peace, and joy in her life. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so there's that little warning again. If you focus too much on a negative situation, you may find yourself out in the cold yourself, right? Or on the outside of the party, or on the outside of the warm, comfy spot that you want to see yourself in. And this card reads, nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. So you have the ability to like ask the universe for exactly what you want. You're a powerful, strong force. So just be careful where you're focusing most of your attention, because if you're focusing it on lack, then lack will come in. If you're focusing it on love and peace and harmony and appreciating yourself because you are amazing, if you are appreciating who you are and seeing your qualities, yes, maybe you do have some negative qualities, but you don't want to look at them the whole part of the day. If there's something that you're working on, then yes, give it attention. If there's a part of you that you don't like about yourself, give it the necessary attention it needs. Absolutely. But don't sit there and beat yourself up afterward, looking in the mirror and saying, oh, you piece of shit, because that's not going to do anything for you. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Ask for love, you will receive love. You are a master manifester. I see how I just keep seeing what a force you are, and how nature brings you into unity with your divine self. Not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, frustrations. So sometimes you may, your ability to radiate positivity may be hindered a couple times if you don't think highly of yourself. And I don't know why you're not thinking highly of yourself. Maybe it's not your fault. Maybe it was something that your parents instilled into you, or they just didn't see you the way that you saw yourself inside, and it made some sort of a gap in who you believed you were supposed to be and who you are today. Maybe it's time to go in and look at why sometimes you believe you're not enough, or you think that you do not have enough. There's somebody here that believes they don't have enough of something, and it kind of trickles out into the rest of their world. Because I see how awesome you surrender to things. So why haven't you surrendered to the fact that you are enough? It's like you easily surrendered to the fact that of whatever bumps in the road, whatever comes next, but for some reason there's a little bit more you haven't surrendered to the fact that you're awesome, and that you're able to overcome obstacles, and that you're able to radiate love. Okay. We've got beauty. There is beauty, my dears, in even the ugliest of things. I know this might make some of you angry, but if there's something, like even thinking you're not enough, there's a beauty in that. There's beauty in everything, and when you're able to see the beauty within something, then it explodes with more beauty. I see this snake, and I guess I'm supposed to tell you about a dream I had last night. Like, all my life I've had snake dreams, okay? They've changed in symbology, but the dream I had last night was the snake was a negative being, and I put a knife through one of the snakes, and it was slithering around without skin. So it was like gooey, fluffy, bright, greenish yellow color. but I didn't feel fear in the dream, because what it did for me is I feel like if I had this dream 5 years ago, I would have been terrified. I would have woken up terrified of this snake dream. But I wasn't fearful, not even in the dream. I knew I was supposed to slay the snake. There was 2 of them. I slayed one, and the other one I got with a knife, and it lost its skin, so it was running around for the whole world to see its insides. And I know it was symbolic of something that's going on in my life right now. But in that dream, I noticed how, even though I wasn't able to slay my demon, I was able to see the core of it. And that was like, my dream ended, and I did not slay my demon, but I saw its insides. And that was enough for me. I knew right then and there when I woke that I had made it to the next level of this situation, because I saw the core, I saw its insides. I didn't get my goal. I didn't get the thing that I wanted. I wanted to slay the snake, but I got to see something valuable. So, you know, when in every situation, if we find the hidden jewel, because there's always one, then that just explodes beauty and grace and all that you're looking for. It's freedom. Okay, so you are asking the universe for some really wonderful things, and the universe would like to see you receive it graciously. You've learned how to surrender to what's around you. And because of that, like you already radiate such a beautiful positivity to so many people, because you do know how to surrender to situations. You always give love and attention to victims, and it's a sense of beautiful harmony that you display to the world. And it's just, there's just a little bit more. Okay. Last card, you've got strength. Yes, it's time to realize how strong you are. Oh my goodness. Oh my dears. You have like this emperor energy that's kind of like a little bit laid up. You're going to be, as soon as you realize this little nugget, you're going to be like bringing forth like huge amounts of blessings into your life. So that's what's in store for you. And I mean, the way that you are able to connect with people, that it's like I give you a lot of credit, because a lot of people in the world would not just look at the victim, they would turn their head and just go over to the person that had the money, had the nice car, had the big TV, had the beautiful house. But you actually look at people that don't have everything. And it's so beautiful, and it makes you so gracious. It's like you dole out love to the people that need it the most, and that's the way it should be. And Spirit recognizes this and blesses you for that all day long. You've got, look at there you are giving again. You've got the Six of Cups. You give and you give and you give. Such a beautiful energy. For some of you, you may have had a recent issue with a family member or some family drama going down. Some of you may have had burdens, maybe carrying too much weight at your job, too much weight around you in one area of your life, and it's time to see which little area you could open up a bit more for you to be able to receive. Show me about this Boris spirits. Yeah, you radiate a lot of positivity by the way that you look at the downtrodden or somebody that's like been marginalized. You don't abuse your power. You've got the King of Swords in the reverse, so maybe you don't know how to talk to the forest at this time, but that may be a skill that's opening up for you, or that's going to be opening up for you soon. Because you definitely have this beautiful connection, and the elements, the earth elements bless you also. So some of you may have a choice coming up that's going to be changing this dynamic for you. There's going to be some sort of choice that's coming forth to you, and you feel like you don't want to choose the one that you want. You feel like you have to choose the one that the world expects you to choose. Spirit just wants you to, or maybe this just happened recently. Spirit wants you to know that if it happened in the past, then this choice is going to come around for you again. Spirit will keep handing you this until you pick, until you get there. You will get there. Okay. So yeah, the moon upside down. So you have clarity. You really do surrender to what's around you. And the number 4 may be playing a role in your life right now. 444. Watch out for the number 4. Spirit's talking to you. Spirit's letting you know you're on the right track when you see this number, or you know, like you're doing good. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing when you see this number. The moon card upside down lets us know that you are seeing things. So you're about to see things, or you are seeing things clearly. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you got the energy of the King of Pentacles. There's that Taurian, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. Sometimes you don't feel like you have all these great goodies at your disposal, but you do. Make sure you're not leaving yourself out by only seeing how you are a victim, because you do have great things in your life. It's time to look at those and appreciate those more. Wow. So you really know how to look at the world injustices and see the problems of the earth. You would be great at like helping running our country and getting our country in order, and evening out the wealth, and evening out the economics, and evening out the the monies, distributing them fairly, distributing food fairly, farming, agriculture, helping our earth become more healthy, rebuilding the soils in our earth. For some of you, that's going to be a natural ability for you to like start working with the soils of the earth and learning how to heal the earth. We got the Queen of Cups. So yeah, so we've got the emotions. Your emotions are going to be coming up, because there could be an emotion that comes up that you don't want to look at, but Spirit really wants you to look at that now. And you've got the infinity sign twice. That is significant. Could maybe you have that symbol is sacred to you. It's time to allow an emotion that might feel uncomfortable to rise, so you can look at it for a moment in order to flush it out. Yeah, you're so beautiful at loving humanity. And it's time to look in the mirror and see how beautiful you actually are. There's a jewel within this sensitivity that you have. There's a jewel within every misfortunate event that you've endured. So yeah, keep on being such a beautiful, beautiful being that you are. The world is so thankful to have you in it, and Spirit loves you so deeply, and they cheer you on as you continue to wake slumbering parts of yourself and slaying demons and seeking peace. You are truly like a testimony of love and peace, and like the release of greed and the bringing in of a better way of living. I feel like you're gonna be like walking on air, and in the next year or so, you're gonna see a big difference in this situation that kind of held you down. There's a sense of feminine energy that's going to be coming forth more into your life, where you're going to be sitting with a situation for a little bit in order to feel it, in order to feel the injustice of it. But then you're going to realize there is a nugget of love within that. And when you realize that nugget of love, it's going to explode throughout this whole situation. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching this. Please like this reading and subscribe to this reading so I can continue joining our energies together to bring forth more of these. Leave me a comment. Let me know if any of these messages were for you. All right. Take care, Pile 2. Welcome, Pile 3, to your reading. You chose the lovely purple amethyst crystal. Amethysts are wonderful, vibrantly purple, beautiful stones that are really great for promoting inner peace and clearing anything related to the head or mental activity. So I ask this crystal to help promote inner peace for you and clear mental activity. All right, so how do you radiate positivity? How is it that you put off positive emotions? What is it that you radiate when people think of happy thoughts about you? Or how do you feel? How do you feel the positivity radiating when you truly are in a state of happiness? All right, I pulled the cards and asked Spirit to join me on this reading. So let's see what we've got. The hero of your cosmic journey. I just heard the big 3-letter word U. Y-O-U. It's like someone spelling it out in front of my eyes. Like big capital Y, big capital O, big capital U. The hero of your cosmic journey. We've got the sword and the stone energy. Great purpose. I feel like you believe in yourself, dear souls, or you've been through something, you've accomplished something great. You've proven to yourself that you are noble, that you are royal, that you are worthy of something wonderful. And if you haven't quite proven that to yourself, you are on the brink of this beautiful analysis of yourself. I feel like some of you have this great purpose within you. Because I've got the King Arthur story playing forward on this card. He was a humble, fair, gracious being. He was a king, but he was humble. He didn't have a big ego like most kings do. Only he could be the one to pull the sword from the stone, because he was this humble being. This humble being that if he wanted to, he could hurt people. He had the power to do anything he wanted, and he used his power for good. He was not controlled by greed, ego, or envy, which made him a hero. He's still a hero to this day by some. Hey, I feel like you have some great purpose. And and some of your positivity is wrapped up around that. So if you're not feeling your great purpose, then you might be feeling a little down in the dumps, or not feeling adequate, or like your journey hasn't been fulfilling thus far. If you know that you've set into your great purpose, then you're feeling uplifted. You're having time. This reading is just like, yeah, I can feel that. Yes, you've taken risks. You've produced your ability to show the world that you are noble. Okay, we've got Milky Way perspective. Cool. So a lot of you have a different perspective than the people around you. I think sometimes you feel this may be a hindrance, But actually the people around you like this about you, because I feel like you are radiating a different sort of intellectual awareness, and it affects people more than you know it does. Sometimes if people act very grumpy to you because you say something and it's not the way they see it, but actually when they walk away from you and they've had time to think, they see the point that you made. They see your point of view as having like profound knowledge hidden within it. So you're making a difference. And sometimes you might not always see that, but you're radiating a new perspective onto the world, onto the people around you, and then they go out and radiate your perspective onward and onward. The cycle goes. Some of you also may be looking up to the stars right now, looking to the stars for guidance, or learning about astrology, or buying a telescope, or maybe you've got some app on your phone that lets you know where constellations are, or you're learning more about your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. And I think a lot of you, you're intellectual enough to believe that your perspective may be in a state of changing right now, and that you're willing to take on a new perspective if it feels more equipped to bring out a better circumstance for the well-being of everyone. Very beautiful. Okay, now we've got the meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Yeah, so you guys, I'm feeling like a Uranus energy, like deep thinkers, like ahead of your times, thinking from all sides of a spectrum, having like a broad range, but doing it in like a Piscean way, where it's for the betterment of mankind, for the betterment of yourself, for the betterment of the people that you love. You have like a pure heart, and it leaks out into all areas of your life. I see this deep, contemplative, sensitive soul that likes to examine all sides to a situation, getting lost in conversations. I think you enjoy very deep, meaningful conversations when you're engaged with someone that has a deep, intellectual mind that likes to push limits and think ahead in time. You feel super stimulated. I believe you haven't always had these people, these minds around you, so when you get one, I think you push someone's mind to like the limit. You get them thinking as far as they could possibly think into brand new territories. This is so like, this is where gold lies for you. Whoa, we just got the technology card. So yeah, you guys are like the forward thinkers. You are thinking ahead. Could be some of you maybe are somehow you're related to technology. Either you hate technology and you're horrible at technology and you don't like the new like when the iPhone upgrades, you don't really enjoy that, or else you like love technology, and when there's an upgrade to technology, you're just excited and you want like all the newest gadgets. You think of technology as a way that humanity is really going to progress. You could even be coming up with like a brand new way to use technology in your future. But you also may be, I feel like you're a smart, even intuitive being that can kind of foresee the future at times, because Pisceans know how to meditate and feel into the unknown and to get like thoughts from the future. And Uranus gets flashes of the future. And you may see that, there is the doom gloom scenarios around technology. So you can see possibly where, excuse my son likes to play the music really loud when he's showering. So for some of you, you can kind of see where technology may not always be the best thing for humanity. Maybe you could see the pitfalls of it, or like the zombie apocalypse where people are glued to their phones and they don't interact with each other anymore because they're just glued to having constant entertainment. I think you're a rational person where you can see the pros and the cons to technology. And this also helps you to radiate like positivity, because you have like this you have a well-oiled machine, meaning your mind. I see this as your mind. You're well-oiled. You see different sides, you know that there's different strokes for different folks. And you see how like this group of people could be good at this, and this group of people could be good at this, and this group of people could be good at this. And together they could build a brand new society. The wheels turn within your being, or they're about to. Okay, then we've got Native American. Okay, so for some of you, you're very drawn to the Native American culture, and that's because you've had a past life with these beings, and you are linked cosmically and spiritually, and you have ancestors that are with you at this very moment as we do this reading, and they want to assist you with radiating your positivity and exploring these technological ideas of yours and these uses of your broad-ranged mind. Right as I flipped that, I got like the Native American music, like the So maybe some of you, it's time to look up some Native American. They have flute music, they have drumming. I know on YouTube they even may have people chanting or singing Native American music, because that music, when it reaches your heart and soul, it's going to help open up these energies that are swimming around your body and around your astral body and around your aura. Diving into your Native American culture is going to help activate this part of you. We've got letting go, number 26. Okay, some of you are holding on to a lifestyle that you have plain and simply outgrown. You may be mourning. You may have to take a moment to mourn a piece of yourself that you're releasing right now. And it's okay to get sad. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to throw a little fit, as long as it's not going to last for months and days upon end. Because when we lose a piece of ourselves, because we're transforming into something bigger and better, it hurts. Sometimes it can actually feel like it's damaging us. So it's okay to take a minute to be sad that you're changing, and that your beliefs that you held up until this point were a firm standing in the ground on which you used to stand onto. But don't get mad too long, because you know what? You've got like a volcano erupting and brand new energy is ready to just like... And I think you can feel it. Inner peace is growing with you. Mental clarity is coming. Technological advances, perspective change. This is all the positivity that you're radiating. Plus you have a pure heart. My goodness. Twin flame, yin yang and balance, union, duality, complement. My bad. I keep wanting to say completion. I feel like some of you are having like a completion right about now, or you are like, some of you are having a physical completion with a relationship, one that you had a karmic, one that you had a karmic connection or a karmic tie to. I'm so close to this door. So that could, for some of you, that could be what you're mourning. For others of you, this relationship's a pet. Kitty, come here. You're not gonna go out right now. Okay, love you. So you're not gonna have, maybe this, for others of you, maybe this relationship has already dissipated, but you are starting to finally heal emotionally from it. And maybe a few anger moments are gonna like pass you by, and Spirit doesn't want you to just let them pass by. They want you to like actually look at it and to realize that yes, that did happen to you, and maybe it wasn't okay that that happened to you, because you are going to be complimented for the closure that you're giving to yourself. For others of you, you've got a new relationship coming in because of all the hard work you've been doing. And you'll know which one is you. You'll know which one is you, because it'll just feel, you'll be able to feel. This is someone that you were polar opposites with. Or else, if it's not a relationship at all, it's somebody that you have had karma tied to. You were once in union with this person, you've had falling outs with this person, you've felt balanced with this person, and this person has totally unsteadied your grip on life at times. That's how you'll know who this person is about. There's some sort of completion happening with this person at this time of the reading. All right, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So I was asking, you know, what brought you out of positivity in your life, and I got the Queen of Pentacles here, I got letting go, and I got the Twin Flame card. So this could be the same person. Somebody may buy you beautiful, luxurious items. Someone may just like give you gifts of money, or help you out with paying a bill, or give you guidance and push you into a new direction, and you really appreciate that, but then later they held it over your head. My cat's mad because I won't let him go outside right now, but it's because I'm getting cold. He's gonna have to wait a little bit. Jupiter, you're gonna have to wait. Okay, so I see also for some of you that when a rabbit goes running by your car, or when you're driving or somewhere, you stop and a rabbit comes belting out of nowhere, that's Spirit's sign of letting you know that Spirit is with you. Jupiter, it's okay. It's okay. So a rabbit. Maybe some of you are seeing a rabbit on the way to work or on the way home. Spirit wants you to know that they are there and they see you and they are with you. Your guides are with you. For some of you, it's going to be your Native American guides. For others of you, it's going to be your guides associated with bringing you to that's going to be assisting you with this new technology. For others of you, it's going to be a guide that's assisting you with a new perspective in your life. And other guides are going to be assisting with helping you to release some stagnant energy that's ready to just go. Some of you, your money may be changing, your affluence is rising, and it's going to help you to sleep better. Somehow the money's going to be tied to you getting more rest at night. You may feel uneasy when I talk about your money changing. Maybe that's because it's not quite time for that and you feel like, no way, that can't be. Well, it is in your future. Okay, please tell me more about, excuse me, I'm going to try to open my door here. Kitty, can you just be okay a minute? Wow. So you've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So you are going, somehow, you're going to be bringing in money into your life. You already radiate like such a pure, beautiful heart. And people just like think of you as so nurturing and compassionate. And somehow that's going to be spirit rewarding you financially. Maybe you've had to lean on other people financially, but this in the future, you're going to be able to be like debt free, or you're going to have some sort of investor, someone invest into your talents or into your forward thinking, into your upcoming technological advancement. Okay. Sorry. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands. So that is where you get very passionate. Excuse me. You get very passionate, and it's like you come alive when you start talking about your passions. You come alive and you just start radiating this positivity. Even if somebody's like dissing on what you're saying at the time, you still like have this like vibrancy to you, like this red exuberant it's almost like this genius energy. You like a genius comes out when you you might even start talking fast or getting excited and coming alive when you're talking about different and new perspectives. You enjoy learning new perspectives even. Ooh, justice is coming. The great hand of the karmic scale balancer is coming in for you. I also see like the yin and yang symbol. Maybe you're going to see the yin yang symbol after this reading. Or you like this symbol. It does something for you. Ooh, the karmic scales are being balance. So whatever you've been putting out is coming back to you. And I know that you have a beautiful heart. So what is it that you're creating? If you've been really working on yourself, then you've got great things coming in for you, dear souls. Wow, your heart's gonna be like have wings and just glide. Something to do with this technology card. So what is it? You're gonna be like walking into new territory and lifting your head up high and walking, on high ground, but feeling very like young and vibrant, and like your heart is leaping into new opportunities, which are gonna make you feel very free. You've got a lot of positivity and radiance coming in for you. You've got the Moon card. So for some of you, you're just like a little bit unsure why you have this Native American tie, what it is. Maybe you even like kind of look Native American, or you have something that is kind of mysterious. that lies with the Native Americans. There's mystery there for you. So when it's time to let go, you may feel like, ugh, when you fall back into your old patternings and into your old self-awareness and into your old relationships, your old intentions, the old places you used to find joy, you're gonna feel like your wishes are not being fulfilled by the universe, and that like you're never gonna get what's yours. You're gonna feel like, oh no, I'm still stuck. But that's just like a mirage, a spirit is saying. It's just a mirage. That's not the end all be all. Okay, so yeah, there's been some squabbles relating to this person, someone that did produce a lot of positivity in your life. This person pushed you somehow. They pushed you into a place that you weren't happy about. They tried to push you in a place that wasn't comfortable for you. And let's get one last final card, Spirit. Overcoming obstacles, nice. Get back on your feet. Gain strength from difficult situations. Wow. So you are clearly overcoming obstacles right now. It can be a little bit offsetting at times, but you're going to be gaining your strength. You're going to be back at it. Your mental strength is now growing. So sometimes you need to come to a bit of a standstill while that happens before an actual leap can be made. Also, your third eye may be opening with the Piscean energy, clarity coming through. This, I see you as like a fireball, or like a technological fireball. This is going to be worth the work. Worth the work. Yes, you've got a lot of positivity coming in. You radiate positivity naturally. People enjoy being around you. They can feel the loveliness of your beautiful heart. So please like this video. Let me know what's going on with you down in the comments, and subscribe to this video. Therefore, I can bring forth more of these readings by linking our energies together. And make sure you watch out for those rabbits, because that was pretty cool. All right, until next time, guys, take care.